The year is 1970. NASA has already gone to the moon twice, and they're like, let's go again. So they strap in 3 astronauts named Jim Lovell, Fred Haise, and Jack Swigert, and they launched them on April 11th, 1970. Their goal? Go to the moon, do some moon stuff, and come back. On the first 2 days, everything was going according to plan. Until on April 13th, 56 hours after launch, the astronauts heard a loud. At first, they had no idea what had happened, and things quickly went from successful moon mission to oh we're so cooked. A few moments later, Jack Swigert sent one of the most famous messages in history.
Hey, Houston, we've had a problem here.
Turns out, one of Apollo 13's oxygen tanks had exploded. Now, oxygen tanks weren't just used to supply oxygen, they were also helping generate electricity for the spacecraft. So now, Apollo 13 wasn't just losing air, it was also losing power. And when you're over 300,000 kilometers away from Earth, that's a pretty big problem. The moon landing was immediately cancelled. Nobody cared about footprints on the moon anymore. The new objective was much simpler. Don't die. Luckily, Apollo 13 had a lunar module. Normally, it was supposed to take 2 astronauts down to the moon. Instead, NASA decided to use it as a lifeboat. So all 3 astronauts squeezed into it and began shutting down almost everything they could to save power. The spacecraft became freezing cold, water had become rationed, and the crew had no idea if they could ever make it back home. Then, there was only one challenge left: getting back to Earth. NASA used the moon's gravity to slingshot Apollo 13 around the far side of the moon and back towards home. Then came the longest wait of all: re-entry. As the spacecraft entered Earth's atmosphere, radio communication was cut off. Normally, this blackout lasts a few minutes, but this time, it kept going. Mission control and everybody sat in silence. Then finally, a voice came through the radio. Apollo 13 had survived. A few minutes later, 3 parachutes appeared in the sky. And on April 17, 1970, Apollo 13 splashed safely into the Pacific Ocean. The mission failed to land on the moon, but it succeeded at something much more important: bringing all 3 astronauts home alive. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Also, let me know in the comment section on what you think I should make a video about in the future. I hope you have a great day!